Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you guys how you're supposed to be looking at the bear markets in almost any asset. I'm going to show you guys how to remain calm during these times because expect continuation to the downside, but we'll show you guys why that's very good news for in regards of personal investment. So stay tuned in today's Bitcoin and in today's video analysis to truly comprehend why you're supposed to be celebrating if you're in this for the long term. So you're gonna really enjoy this and you're gonna learn a lot in this video today. I'm gonna show you guys how it goes. So yeah guys, hi guys, and welcome to Crypto Solutions, here to help you make the best decisions in cryptocurrency and the cryptocurrency technical analysis. Today's Bitcoin technical analysis YouTube video. So we are going to be talking about the Bitcoin technical analysis in the short term and midterm and in the long term today. So I'm going to show you guys also why you're supposed to remain calm during these times and how, and I'm going to share strategies to use so you can remain calm during these times, because it's just, these are the key, very important details that if you apply very accurately, you're gonna succeed in this market. So I'm gonna show you guys. So starting off, guys, I wanna explain to you guys why is the Bitcoin price behaving the way it is recently. So it's been some time since I haven't done a Bitcoin technical analysis YouTube video, because I like to post when there's stuff to post about, not repeat almost the same stuff day by day. So that's why sometimes I want the markets to just have some time to consolidate and makes it smooth, so I can show you guys what would be the next step, because I don't like repeating almost the same things over and over again. I know that that's going to bring more views. I don't want to do that. It's just I like the views, but I really care more about sharing more value information and truly being authentic when it comes to emergency in regards of price action and things to do here. So yeah guys, so I'm going to show you guys here, starting off in the 4-hour time frame. So the Bitcoin price formed this descending triangle right here. Boom, you see, boom. Then you got the resistance, you got the support here, the resistance, strong resistance right there, support, resistance. It's a very clean descending triangle, and so this descending triangle has a more likelihood to break down to the downside, in which it did. I didn't mention it before because it's been some time since I uploaded a Bitcoin technical analysis YouTube video. So you can see right here, it made this pattern and broke down, and it met the exact target right there. And how do you determine the price target? Like I mentioned before, you then identify the pattern, and then you go from the first support to the first resistance right there. So it is supposed to be like this. So for example, you see here this support right there, first support, and then this first resistance. That's where the line is supposed to go. First support, first resistance, and there, from there to here, and beautiful. You put that line over here, and it gives you exactly the target right there, and it met the target exactly as projected. And so yeah, that's why the Bitcoin price broke down. As soon as the Bitcoin price broke this support line around this, and let's see here, when the Bitcoin price broke $19,550 as support, it just broke down and went and meet the exact target around that $18,600 level. Beautiful. It even went lower, but it's okay because you don't have to be exact with these things. It's important to catch most of the movement. So that's the reason why. So there you go, guys. I'm gonna delete that so you know why did that happen. So I'm gonna delete that just a second. And what's very interesting is the Bitcoin price is also forming like this descending wedge right here. So I'm gonna show you guys here, would be there, that would be the wedge. And as you can see right there, the Bitcoin price broke that resistance, and look at this, you got the support here, you got the resistance here, you got the support here, also this resistance here, support, strong resistance here. It broke that resistance, came back and made a fake out, but then broke again, and it kept retesting that resistance, and eventually it's trying to retest that line again. So At this moment, if this wants to break in a bullish way, the price target for this descending wedge will be around this $25,200 level. And that would be the bullish price target if this has continuation to the upside. Because remember guys, that patterns determine almost every single time the next move, okay? But remember that it's not a guarantee. So that's why you want to know which patterns you're trading, which time frames, and you have to have patience with this. So this is a 4-hour time frame pattern. So usually if I want to put more emphasis in patterns, I like to use daily patterns because those are more likely to complete the target. When you have lower time frame patterns, it has a more likelihood to make fake outs, which makes it more risky. So that's why I like trading the daily time frame, the weekly time frame, because it has a very low chance of doing a fake out. So that's why right now, personally, I think this descending wedge, in my opinion, is not going to meet this bullish price target at this moment, because of different reasons I'm going to be explaining to you guys. So first, going to the daily time frame, you see here that the Bitcoin price formed this massive bearish flag right here, like this, and then it broke out. And it has a price target all the way down around that $11,000 level. And still this pattern is still valid because it has behaved exactly as how it's supposed to be. Bearish pennants, a bear flag, usually it is a very drastic continuation to the downside like this without having any like bounces in middle of those movements. That's one. And we have a second bear flag, a third one right here. Boom, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, 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 and support here, but it broke down and now it's starting to break down to the downside. So this bear flag has a price target from here. I'm gonna show you guys. So it will be, to be exact, there and there. This will be the target, and there. This has a price target of $14,200 level. So that would be the price target for that third bear flag, because the second one was this one over here, which already played out, and boom, it was boom, and then boom, continue. That was a bearish pennant in that case. So yeah, guys, this has a price target of around $14,200 level. So that's why this descending wedge most likely is not going to complete its bullish target, especially because of the bearish downtrend. The trend is your friend until the end, so that's why you want to remain with the trend usually when you're following these movements. Okay, so guys, right now two bear flags, and both of them are in play right now. So that's why you can't get that bullish right now. And also the trend is bearish also, and this is a bear market also. So, and the Feds have a QT, so quantitative tightening. So in summary, almost all markets will go down in general because of that important factor. That is one of the biggest important factors in regards of this price movement. The Feds not printing more money and making it very hard to print money. So that's in summary another big reason why. So yeah, it's a lot of bearish things at this moment, but no worries guys, I'm gonna show you guys this also. The bullish scenario in this case will be this. Look at this support right here, this resistance here, this resistance again here, got the support again here. And this is potentially this is a descending wedge, a very, very big one. So this is on the daily and weekly time frame, and also even in the monthly, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, even in the monthly time frame. Wow, that's very, very interesting right there, because as you can see right here, guys, even in the monthly time frame, you see this very big descending wedge right here. It's wow, that's that almost never happens in the Bitcoin price in the monthly time frame. Patterns usually, the patterns that usually happen in the monthly time frame are like double bottom and W patterns like that. So at this moment, in summary, let's see here, very strong support levels. I'm gonna show you guys very quickly. So here, potential very strong support would be around this level, around this $15,800 level, because that would be the bottom of this support line on this descending, big descending wedge right here. That would be very strong support. And if the Bitcoin price can't hold that $15,800 as support, then expect for the Bitcoin price to complete that final move to, let's say, around this $14,200 level to complete this second bear flag right there. And remember, guys, also the bigger one. So let's see right here. And also, guys, there's another bearish thing also here, which I already mentioned before, but it was a lot of videos in the past right there. So support here, resistance, support here, resistance here, support, and boom. And it has a price target also around that $14,400 level. So there's a lot of confluence for that price target to be met. Like, wow, there's it's based on the charts, it's almost guaranteed to happen on my perspective, okay? Still, the support line hasn't been broken, but personally, from what I have seen in the past, it is the more likely scenario, because also you see this blue line over here, which is the previous all-time high for the Bitcoin price. This has been strong resistance here, and now it has been a very strong support, but in my view, it's not showing that it's being a very strong support, because you can see that that support line is not being respected. And usually when very important support lines, and when it truly wants to be respected, usually it just wicks. It doesn't like to go below and then up again. Like for example here, wick up, wick up, wick up, and wick, and now it's below there. Usually strong supports don't act like that. So look at that, exactly on the monthly time frame. Like I said before, if the Bitcoin price closes a monthly body candle close below this, let's say here, $19,710 level, almost guarantee expect a continuation to the downside. It's just boom, that will just make it even more obvious that it's going to meet that $14,400 level. And yeah, guys, like I mentioned before, I also have a video where it explains how low can the Bitcoin price go during this very drastic bear market, and because of the Shemitah, the market's crashing. I already explained that before. You can go into the links in the description to see those videos. I'm gonna put the links so you can also see them, because it's just there's a lot of information, but it is very interesting how these monthly body candle closes are respecting that previous all-time highs. Look at that, it wicks, but that monthly body candle closes above, which is a very good thing. Still, there's 23 days left, so this can be a wick, but until then, that would be what I'm expecting. So okay, guys, so like I mentioned before, personally, this will be what I'm expecting, $14,400 for the Bitcoin price. That's what I'm expecting around this year. Yes, this year. Because of Shemitah, in summary, market crashes, and the Bitcoin price is correlated with that. So it's okay. It's not personal. It's just, it is what it is. And let's see here, let's see another thing about here. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna delete also this line over here because it already broke down to the bearish side right there. So I'm gonna delete that line over there. And yeah, guys, so I'm gonna show you guys how you're supposed to be handling this moment. So if right now, guys, this is a very good buying opportunity for the Bitcoin price. It's not financial advice, but based on the charts for educational purposes only, if you're looking for a very good buying opportunity, even if I'm expecting a $14,400 level Bitcoin price, it is also a very good decision if you dollar cost average around these levels. I'm not putting most of the money I'm investing in these price targets because I'm expecting $14,400 for the Bitcoin price at least. That's not the worst case scenario. That would be the least, the minimum, okay? The lowest, like I said before, would be around this, let's see here, the lowest would be around that $9,800 level and that $10,000 level, but it has a decent chance of going there, but it has a better chance of going to $14,400 than it is to $10,000. So that's why, in summary, that's how I'm viewing it. So I would be buying very heavily around that $14,400 level, because that's what the charts are saying. Because of this, if it breaks this massive support around that $15,800 level, just almost guaranteed that to happen for that $14,400 level. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna show you guys how do I view this market. So first, in almost any asset, you first have to know why you're investing in that asset. Okay, you have to fully know why you're investing in that asset. Okay, you have to know the ins and outs of most of that asset, because if you do not do that, it will be very easy for you to sell, because you will not have a reason to not hold. And you have to look at this at least in a minimum 5-year perspective, because you can make a lot of money. Usually the people who make a lot of money in these markets usually hold more than 4 years. That's how it goes, because it's just, if you're expecting to make a lot of money in a week, you can do that. Not many people can do it, but the very few people that do it, even most of those people lose that money because of not applying proper risk management. Okay, you can make money, but another thing is to keep it. Okay, it's not about making it only, it is also about keeping that money, those gains. So like I mentioned before, if you know how this asset goes, this will be a very quick summary right here. Pattern right here, broke out, met the target, and then pull back. Pattern, broke out, met the target, and eventually pull back. Pattern right here, broke out, met the target, pull back. And again here, the Bitcoin price made this price target here. Resistance here, support, resistance, broke out, retest, met the target, and then pull back. And again and again and again. So if you just hold, at least for the Bitcoin asset, okay, I already did my research with the Bitcoin price, so this is my view on this. So just buy it, just buy and hold it. It's not that difficult. It's just, most people don't have patience, especially when you have so many things making you get used to not having patience, like social medias, video games. A lot of different aspects in this world give you those habits where you are not patient enough to win in these markets, because it's just, you have to be patient in these markets. It's just, if not, you will you will definitely not make almost any money, and even losing. Okay, because if you follow all of these patterns like I show you here, so resistance support, breakout, and then mid the target right there, it's almost that easy if you know what you're doing. Okay, but most people don't know that. And if you, for example, bought this Bitcoin top right here, if you just hold it, eventually Bitcoin price recovers, new all-time highs. And if you keep holding, the more gains you will make. I already did my research, so I know this is an asset which is going to be part of the future evolution of the financial markets, investments, payments, and it's just a lot of different uses. I already did my research, but in summary, the lower it goes, the more money I make. If it wants to pump right now, I would make a lot of money anyways. So the way you're supposed to be looking at this is, if you buy here, then you should be grateful and happy that you're doing that around these levels, okay? Because the lower it goes, the more money you're gonna make. Why? Because if you buy right here and it goes even lower and you buy again and again, now you're gonna make more money. And then when it finally wants to pump, you're gonna make a lot of money. Okay? When it pumps like this, these massive tops, usually you're not supposed to be buying around those levels. You're supposed to be selling around those levels. And when to buy and sell, that's a lot. That's a diff, that's a personalized decision on everybody's personal experience and its financial plan. So in this case, this is how I view it. The lower it goes, the more money I make, because I keep buying anyways. And the more, if it wants to go lower, then I will keep buying. I will make more money. If it wants to from there pump, I will make money anyways. So because this asset is gonna just keep going up and up almost forever, because I really did my research. Like, this is one of those assets where it is so revolutionary and so innovative that it is going to keep going up and up, like it has shown in the last 13 years. Like here, higher lows, higher lows, higher highs, higher highs. And that's how I view it. Okay? And the people who have already did this before, for example, the way they view it, that's how you win in this market. You have to just, if you almost don't know what you're doing in the charts, just buy dollar cost average. That's it. Dollar cost average is buying, for example, every single week or every single month, once a week, once a month, consistent. Okay? And eventually you're gonna make a lot of money, because that's the best strategy to make a lot of money for most people. Okay? I know how the charts work, so I know where to mostly buy. So I already did my research. I already know that. That's why I share that experience with you guys. And based on the patterns, like I showed you before, patterns determine the next movement in the markets. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. And also, guys, you have to be grateful that you're getting to buy Bitcoin at these price levels, because usually this almost never happens. Usually when the Bitcoin price makes new all-time highs, it doesn't come back to that previous all-time high. That's another thing to be grateful in regards of this asset, okay? Of the opportunity. You have to look at this as a very positive thing, okay? The lower it goes, the more money you make if you buy it. And if it wants to pump from here, hey, you're making a lot of money anyways. So that's how you have to view this. And I have strategies to sell almost the top of those movements. It will not be always the exact top, but it will be most of the movements, which is very good anyways. Okay, yes, there is ways to sell almost a top, and I already showed you guys before on my previous videos. And so right now, if you're looking at this and if you're deciding what should you do right now, wait until September to December to pass. Like I said before, those months, especially during this year, there will be very, very volatile swings to the downside, okay? And it's okay, okay? It's a very good thing. It's good because you get to buy even lower. Remember, this is not going to go low forever. This goes more higher. This goes higher than it goes lower, okay? So don't worry about if it's going to go to zero, because there's no evidence for that to happen. The evidence suggests that it is most likely going to keep forming higher highs and it will not go to zero, okay? For example, right now, I would say right now, I don't expect the Bitcoin price to go below $6,500. This will not happen again. Has a very low chance, okay? It's not impossible, but that's not going to mostly happen, okay? So don't worry about that, guys. Like I showed you before, the lowest I see will be around that $10,000 level for the Bitcoin price, even $9,500. That would be like the lowest, okay? It can go lower, but hey, that's my perspective. That's what I'm seeing right here. I already explained this before. It's just, so this is the plan. Eventually, support here, resistance, resistance, support, and most likely this will hold if it wants to. But I'm expecting this support to be broken because of the Shemitah. Like, Shemitah is a 7-year cycle. Like I mentioned before, it's just market crashes are gonna most likely happen from this month to December. Okay, there are clear evidence suggesting that, which I already explained this before. And after that, hey, after that, it will be already bottom during those times. So no worries about that. So yeah, guys, right now that's what I'm seeing the Bitcoin price. Further continuation to the downside, okay? Unless the Bitcoin price wants to break this strong resistance around this 20, let's say $30,000, that would be a decent bullish scenario, because that will mean that it has a bullish price target of this descending wedge of all the way up to its previous all-time highs around this $69,220 level. Okay, that would be the bullish scenario. But as long as the Bitcoin price remains below this resistance, there's no bullish scenario at this moment in regards of a big bullish reversal. Okay, the big reversal will be when the Bitcoin price breaks this resistance. Okay, that will be the most likely scenario. But at this moment, there's too much evidence suggesting this is going to go to the downside. Okay, even lower. Okay, but no worries, more money. This is how you have to see it. The lower it goes, you have to be happy about that. Okay, you don't have to be, because you don't have to depend your happiness on charts. Okay, but it is a very good way of training yourself to buy the dips, because that's where most of the money is made, during the dips. Okay, not in the tops. The tops are for selling, the bottoms are for buying. Okay, that's how it works. Again, the dips are for buying and the tops are for selling. Okay, and the lower it goes, the more money you will make. Okay, so it's okay, guys. And of course, it's not going to these levels. It's not going to 16,000. It's not going to $6,500 levels. Like, I'm not saying, like, for example, if the almost impossible scenario, if the Bitcoin price goes to $6,500, that will break a lot of things in the Bitcoin bullish movement, and it will that would truly not be a good thing. Okay, I would just say it like that. But based on the trend and in the previous history, the more likely scenario for this is to keep going up. If new money keeps printing, if new money keeps being printed, the Bitcoin asset would keep going higher, and that's how it goes. That's how almost all assets work. If the more money gets printed, the higher it will go eventually. And if new money is not being printed, it is normal for almost every single asset to go down. Okay, but it would be just for a period, because remember, guys, very important. This the very good investments are not going to go bankrupt, most likely, because remember that the same people that made the Feds are also in these assets. So if they crash, if they want to destroy this, if they want to destroy, supposedly, if they want to take the whole market, the S&P 500, the Nasdaq to zero, they will lose. They're not going to lose, most likely, because they created the system and they position themselves in a scenario where they're not being mostly affected. Okay, you're betting that they're gonna keep printing more money, and that is one of the reasons why they have a lot of control, because most people don't invest, and if you don't invest, your money is gonna be mostly lost in 5 to 10 years because of inflation. And the people who invest are gonna be protected if they invest in the correct assets, which is one of those would be Bitcoin, S&P 500, Nasdaq, Dow Jones. Not financial advice, but that's what history has proven to prove exactly as what I'm saying. So if you think that the Feds are gonna keep printing more money, just buy the assets that have been going up since the Feds have started printing the money. It's not that difficult, okay? So that's how you're supposed to be looking at this market, guys. So, and another thing, if you're expecting for the Bitcoin price to eventually reach, I'm gonna show you guys to the people who are to the people who watched until this final video, to the final part of this video, I'm gonna show you guys how high can the Bitcoin price go for the next cycle. So this will be a bonus like this. So this is one of the targets. I'm gonna show you guys. So this will be a Fibs based on log scale. In the next bull market, I will say right now, when it finally wants to pump to the upside, when it finally wants, okay, eventually, this is around 2025 to 2026. This is the scenario I'm expecting. Okay, so let's say here, from 2024 to 2026, this is the scenario I'm expecting. The Bitcoin price will most likely reach this $162,357 level. Yes, guys, that is the price target I'm expecting for the following 2025 to 2026, 2024 to 2026. A lot of people are expecting $500,000, $1 million. I have changed my perspective on that a little bit, because I have found that when you go into the charts and use this Fibonacci retracement, for example here, from this previous all-time high for the Bitcoin price to this bottom, and usually, and when you put the Fibs, the Fibonacci retracements on log scale, usually the Bitcoin price likes to almost any cryptocurrency. You can do this in almost any cryptocurrency, and it will give you a very, very good selling target. And in most scenarios, if it has a like a mid cap and large cap, this is a very good selling scenario. For example, previous all-time high, when it eventually breaks when it finally wants to break its previous all-time highs, expect for that 1.618 Fibonacci retracement on the log scale, and usually that will be the top. And then look at this, previous all-time high, bottom, and when it finally broke that previous all-time high, it went exactly there. It topped out around that $61,000 level. Yes, it went higher, a little bit high right here, but it still remained very close to that price target, the pullback. And again, if you go here, this one, the reason I'm gonna show you guys this, and there, beautiful. Look at that. Previous all-time high, broke out, good selling target, boom, sits 1.618. This time it went higher because during these times the market cap wasn't that big compared to now. So remember, guys, the larger the market cap, the less likely to make the same moves as before. So at this time, the Bitcoin price, this will be a very conservative target, because $162,000 will be a very conservative target based on the market cap. Okay, that's why you have to count on that. For example, if you're looking for a low cap, and a low cap cryptocurrency, which means it has a very low market cap. How low? Let's see, $100 million. Yes, that's very low in the cryptocurrency space. For example, a 100 million market cap, you can expect for in regards of the Fibonacci retracements, you can expect for a Fibonacci retracement all the way up to a 4.236. Even it can go that high. But in summary, 1.618, $162,357 level, that will most likely be met in the next market, in the next cycle. And yes, a lot of people are gonna do the same thing. oh, look at, expect for the Bitcoin price to go to $500,000, and it's not that time. It can do that, but at this time, that would be the more conservative approach. So yeah, guys, if you're expecting the Bitcoin price to go to that $162,357 level, then buying at these levels will be a very good thing because it will be around here. And again, you can do it like this. I'm gonna show you guys from this top. I'm gonna show you guys from this top to this low for the sample. At this moment, if this price target will change for the sample if it goes lower. You see that 1.618, the lower it goes, the higher it will go right here using this Fibonacci retracements on the log scale. So at this moment, using the low around this $17,586 level, the price target will be around that $160,000. So if you buy right now, then, and if you're expecting for the Bitcoin price to go to that 1.618, like I mentioned before, then expect for around a 7x your investments, a 700%. Okay, that's the importance of buying low, because if you buy here when it's on, let's say $40,000, from here to here, that would be a 300%. You see that? That's what I mean when the lower it goes, the more money you're gonna make if you buy those low, if you buy those dips. And if it wants to pump from there, you're gonna make money anyways because you're in the market. So that's why you have to buy the dips if you want to truly make a lot of money. If not, it's okay, it's optional because you're not obligated to do that. But I'm just saying what usually happens in the charts. So yeah, guys, thank you so much, guys, for watching this YouTube video, guys. If you enjoyed this YouTube video, guys, please leave a like, comment, and share this YouTube video with your friends. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Crypto Solutions, to stay ahead in the cryptocurrency market using my cryptocurrency technical analysis YouTube videos, guys. And also click the bell notifications to stay ahead in the cryptocurrency market using my cryptocurrency technical analysis YouTube videos, guys. And also, guys, also you can support my YouTube channel by clicking the Patreon link in the description below, where you can get an elite, a VIP crypto investor membership, where you can get an immediate short-term buying opportunities, immediate short-term selling opportunities, live weekly long-term cryptocurrency price updates, Bitcoin tops and Bitcoin bottoms with certainty in the short term and in the long term. Also live updates, my buying targets, my selling targets. And thank you so much for watching this YouTube video, guys. Have a nice day, guys. Take care, guys, and peace out, guys.